Egadi Islands, Sicily, Italy. So we are now at Trapani Port. You want to go to these different boxes. We're at box 3, pick and pop tickets. After you have your tickets, you need to find your ferry. So walking along, we can now see Tory Lines is over there. So show your tickets and then get onto your ferry. There's not many ferries, so it's extremely busy. You may not even have a seat. So most people stand outside because there's no seat, or they want to have a look, or they need to smoke. There's one bar and one toilet available. The front of the ferry is nice and windy, very beautiful. As you arrive, you'll get a sign that says what time to come back. So right in front of you, you have taxis and tours that you can book or pay. And you also have options to be able to rent some bikes or some vehicles like cars or motorbikes. You need to book this quickly because as you can see, there's another huge ferry coming. No leggy means rentals, so all of these shops are rentals and souvenirs. Everything was already booked, so we only were able to get electric bike. We rode along the coast. The signs are not very clear, so you need to use Google Maps or maybe ask some locals. There's a lock provided so you can stop wherever you want. Please be very careful because a lot of people don't know how to ride a bike or drive a motorbike. If they crash into you, you'll be very injured. You'll go past a bunch of beaches and then eventually you'll reach this beautiful cave. It's about halfway towards Cala Rossa, so a lot of people stopped here and took a rest in the shade. It was a very beautiful view, lots of people took photos, and there was a little van here where you were able to get some lunch. After you're nice and rested and had your lunch, you would continue riding your bike all the way to Cala Rossa. You can't lock your bike to the wall, but you can lock your bikes together because we had 2 bikes. This is considered as one of the most beautiful beaches in Italy. The path is not very nice, so you need to be a bit careful and have good footwear. There's a man selling products and there's a cafe in the distance. So I just came from up there, walking all the way down towards the beach. You can see it's quite dangerous, very slippery. It is extremely popular and very hot, so you can see people brought their own parasols over. It's not very comfortable, as you can see it's all rock, not sand. When you come to Cala Rossa, everyone goes to swim. Inside the water, there is jellyfish. I found an overhanging cliff, so I went underneath it, so I was in the shade. On the left side of the water, there's loads of trash, so you only swim on the nice blue side on the right hand side. To swim here, you need to have shoes because you get cuts everywhere, the tides are really strong, you get bashed against the rocks that's full of algae, you can slip, lots of people are getting hurt here. Another popular option, as you can see in the distance, there are many boats, so you can rent one or bring your own, and you can swim without being hurt by any tides. If you climb all the way back to the top, you'll be at the cafe. You have a beautiful view of Cala Rossa, and then you can buy your drinks. We bought lemonade tea, and they told me to not mix it up, you just drink it as it is. We took our bikes and we're heading back towards the store. View along the way is very beautiful. There's a little orange stand along the way too. As you see, there's not much shade, so you need to make sure you're fully sun protected. My bike became very heavy and difficult to ride, so when I got to about this beach, I started getting really annoyed and having a look at the bike. So it turns out it ran out of battery, it had no electricity. So it was just riding a really heavy bike for no reason. I was so angry about it. The gear itself was also very heavy to turn. I ended up pushing the bike manually. I told an all-inclusive rental and they refused to give any refunds or discounts. I was so angry. The contract says it'll last quite long, however, the ride was only 15 minutes and it didn't even last. We're now on the ferry for the boat tour of Levanzo. It's an island that you visit for nature. The guide is in Italian and English.
Pottery pieces tell millennial-old stories of interconnected cultures and commerce.
You stop for about 20 minutes to go swimming. Life jackets are only for emergencies. After the swim, you head back to the island to pick up the rest of the people for the ferry, all the way back to Trapani. For the port, you can park at any blue bay and pay. Thanks for watching, please like, comment and subscribe. Bye!